Okay, now the video is the right way. Okay. Very simple. So as you can see, I put this app on the very home page here because I personally enjoy using it often. But if you don't have it, you can most simply download it and then find it in your apps section under periodic table right there. So just click on it, and then it'll load up this nice little screen from the periodic table, and it gives you this the logo of the Royal Society of Chemistry. Now this may be a bit blurry, but if you could see, what you would be able to see is several little oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're continuing here. Now you would be able to see several little boxes. This is the periodic table if you've never seen one. And this is more interesting because, of course, they're color-coded just like normal periodic tables are. But it also contains features. Now, if we go up to filters here, well, actually, instead, let's just click on some, okay, so right here we have, I clicked on boiling point just now. I clicked filters and boiling point. And so now it gives you a very nice graphic of which ones have the highest boiling point. Of course, it clearly displays tungsten with the highest boiling point of any element. And I can go in and particularly temperature, and you can also set if you want it in Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Currently I have it in Kelvin and Fahrenheit. You can also do Celsius, Fahrenheit. You can have all three. You can mix and match, and there's a little slider on the very bottom here that you can slide around, and it will demonstrate as you move it up in temperature. It will change the state of matter given to the graphic here. You can also click on every single element. You can set the settings of how much information you want them to give. All you have to do is click on the icon right there. There we go. Slipped a little. So now, of course, I've clicked on phosphorus, which is in group, well, that's why you have these right here. It's in group 15, and it's element 15. And I have more information than it comes on default because I set that for my settings because I like looking at this. It gives you a nice little graphic of the electronical shell configurations, and what I love most often is uses and properties. It gives you a nice description for matches here, and then it can give you a history as well. It provides the symbol for it and history of when it was discovered. And then it also gives you atomic data such as Thomas radiance, covalent bonds, molecular energy, the electronegativity pulse scale, which I happen to like looking under filters here if I go to electronegativity. And then it gives you a nice scale with fluoride being clearly the highest, and you can clearly see the diagonal trend that most people will talk about in chemistry class. So why don't we actually click on fluoride here for a second. And then you can, oops, there we go. And then you can keep going down. We can go back down to where we were, and let's go on to, it has oxidation states, the most common states of -1, and then it can give you isotopes of it. The surplus risk is the natural abundance, how much risk there is of losing that element. And I believe we have ran out of time with this video. But as you can clearly see, it's a very nice graphical display of all the elements and gives lots of information. Plus, it's from the Royal Society of Chemistry, from the Royal Society of Science in England.